Want to know the best free champions in Raid and how to get them? I've got you covered. Let's make your team stronger. Hello, I'm Sola and today I will tell you about top 20 free champions in Raid Shadow Legends. They will help you in all aspects of your game, and also I will explain you how to get them on your account. So let's jump right to it. Quick shout out, we are getting closer to 500 subs. Thank you everyone for the support, and once we will hit this number, I will be able to upload these awesome emojis to my channel, and also, as promised, I will launch the Discord server so our community will have a home. So click this subscribe button and let's grow our community together. So now let's proceed to the list. I have 20 of them, so let's start with number 20. And this is the one and only the Kael. Where was he? Yeah. So he's really good for early game campaign progression, for like early clan boss teams because of his poisons on A1, on A3, and also extra chance of inflicted critical hit. So he's really good overall for the early account progression. And how to get it? Just register an account, and after the quick cut scene, you will need to choose several of the champions. So choose the KL and you won't be disappointed. So next champion is number 19 in our list, and it's from Barbarians faction. This is the epic champion, High Katun. She's really good for early to mid game before you get actually the Arbiter as a turn meter booster for your team because of her aura, which gives speed in all battles, A2, which fills the turn meters of your allies and gives them increased speed, and also if you build her with accuracy, she can decrease speed, decrease turn meter actually, of your enemies. Also useful A1 to help with some boss fights with decreased speed. So how to get her? Actually, it's quite simple. Again, you just need to play the game, and in the daily rewards, after 30 days, you will get her for free. So yeah, just play and get her. Next champion, number 18 on our list, is from the Undead Horde faction, and this is the legendary champion, the Rost. So this guy is really good for solving the Scarab King boss in the Doom Tower, because he can be really pain to deal with. So because of his passive, which applies poisons, and you can build him tanky, so he can just solo the boss. Also, he's a good protector with his ally protection and decrease speed. So yeah, you can use him as a control champion or protect champion, but overall in a later game you will use him as a Scarab King solo farmer. So to get him, you will need to farm the Doom Tower heart actually. So not only the farm the Doom Tower heart, but also cleaning the secret rooms. In the secret rooms, once you clear them, you will get the fragments, and once you get the 100 fragments, you will get this bad boy. So don't sleep on the Doom Tower, farm it, and you not only get the Rost, you will get some other strong legendaries from the hard Doom Tower and epics from the normal Doom Tower. So yeah, it's a good idea to do it. So next on our list is number 17, I believe, and this is another legendary from the Barbarian faction, and this is Skill of the Drakes. So she's really good for early to mid game. Like, I mean, she's really MVP till at the moment when you get her, because she has a revive on her A3, which plays ally protection. So she revives the champion and also protect them. Also, she has stun on her A2, so which really helps to control the waves. Yeah, the chance is quite small, but still it's helpful. And also her passive is really good. So allies get healed every time they take a turn. So she has like a revive, healing, and control. So what else do you want on your account progression? And to get her, actually, it's quite simple too. Same as High Cartoon. You just need to play the game, and after how many days? Where is it? Yeah, 180 days you will get her, and at this stage she will be really helpful for you. Yeah, so just log in daily and you will get her eventually. Number 16 on our list is another epic champion from the Bannerlords faction, and this is Stagnite. Why is he really good? Because of his A2, which on the same move places decrease defense and attack. So you reducing their defenses and you are also reducing their attack, so they will hit you less. Also, he has decrease speed on his A1 to decrease speed of the bosses, and also increase accuracy. If, for example, someone of your allies fails to place a debuff, he will place increased accuracy on them. So this guy is really useful in all stages of the game, and yeah, one of the best decreased defense champions even in the late game. For me, I'm using him on the Fire Knight till now, and I'm like more than 5 years into the game. So to get this champion is actually is quite tricky. It's unfortunately only for the new accounts, and once you register, you can enter the promo code, which you can see here. So yeah, in the promo code section, and you will get him. Please notice that you can choose only one champion for the new account. So yeah, only one code can be used. So choose wisely which one you will choose, because we will have several of them covered today. So next champion on our list is another legendary from the Dark Elves faction, and this is the V6. She's really good because of her all enemies provoke and decrease speed, again all enemies, and ally protection. So she's really good for the wave content, to control your enemies, to protect your team, and also she's really good for the early to mid game Hydra, because you can, for example, take decrease speed, build her in hex set, so you will have like a 3 crucial debuffs: decrease speed, hex, curse set actually, hex, and the provoke. And from A1 she can decrease the turn meter. It will not work on Hydra, but on wave it will work. So to get her, you will need to play the game again. I mean, just to log in daily, and after 270 days you will get the V6. So yeah, she's really good. So next champion on our list is a recent addition to the game, and I believe it's from the Sacred Order faction. This is yeah, I think she was from, yeah, the Alice the Wanderer. So she's really good damage dealer for the early to mid account, and apart from the damage, she can also control your enemies. So if you will build her with some attack and accuracy, she can lock out your champions, and even better. So for example, you can build her as your first nuker, then when you get other nuker, you can build them and use her, for example, as a purely the lockout champion. So yeah, the most of her like a utility is for the wave content or for the PvP. And to get her again, you need to create new account and enter the promo code GETALICE. So let's move on to the next. So next champion on our list is another Void Legendary, and this one will be a little bit more tricky to get. This is the Quintus. This is a really good champion, which can be used in the PvP because he smacks really hard. And even I saw some guys are using him on the Hydra. So yeah, he steals all the buffs, plays decreased defense, and yeah, attacks all enemies and buffs himself. So he's like buffs himself, plays decreased defense on the single enemy. So he do everything you need to increase the damage from this guy, and he smacks really good. So yeah, you and to get him actually you will need to play the live arena. Yeah, I know not all of you guys love it, but once you completed the milestones, I believe you will need to get how many? Yeah, you need to get 4,000 points to get all the fragments for the Quintus, and so it's I think it's reached a little bit far than the gold one. Am I right? Let's check. No, not the gold one. Sorry, it's actually to reach the gold 3. Yeah, yeah. So 4,000 points, and you will get him. And now with the current way how the points work, you can just grind it. So you will like, even if you will lose most of the fights, you will still earn the points. So yeah, it's a good idea to consider Life Arena grind. So next champion on our list is Supreme Galek, and this is the Void Legendary from the Orcs faction. As you can see, I don't have him because again it's only for the new account. So this guy is really good for the mid to close to low 8 game Hydra because he applies the necessary debuffs there, block buffs, decrease speed, HP burn, and also he plays attack on himself and activates the HP burns. Also he's protected from the True Fear at least once per 4 turn. So yeah, but in the late game teams his damage falls off, but if you're talking about like a mid to late game, he's can be really useful there. And to get this guy, you need to again register new account and enter code Supreme6. So yeah, and this guy will be yours. So next champion is also from the Orcs faction, and he's also free, and he's also the damage dealer for the Hydra. Actually, he's one of the better damage dealers. Some of the guys said like that he's a top 3 with 1.4 billion damage. I cannot get to do cannot make him to do this much damage myself, but I saw some teams which can make him do that. So yeah, he's really good because of his passive. No, this one. So increase this champion attack by 10% each time they use an active skill, stacks to 100%. So all the champions which have inbuilt damage ramp are really good for the Hydra. For example, another example is Harima. So she also ramp her defense, he ramps his attack. So over time his damage will increase and he will smack really hard. And also, apart from the raw damage, he has some utility such as weaken and decrease attack on all enemies. So it's useful debuffs for this fight. So, yeah, if you have him, don't sleep on him. He is really good for Hydra. Actually, I'm using him myself in my hard or brutal teams. It depends on my mood and on my teams. So next champion. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention how to get him. So to get him, you will need to farm again the Doom Tower Heart, secret rooms. So yeah, you will get fragments from there, and eventually you will farm him. So next champion is from the Lizardman faction, I believe. Yeah, so this is the Ramantu Void Legendary debuffer. He's like really good in some niche teams, in some speed arena, which also need to control. For example, if you need to deal with where is it, nasty passive skills from the modern champions, yeah, he can. So you can like place arbiter to increase turn meter, then block passives to prevent, for example, Marichka from reviving herself, or I don't know, Nais from changing the form, and then smack with your damage dealer, and they're all dead. So it's pretty useful. Also, because he applies a lot of the debuffs, he can be used in some strategies in the Sun Devil. So when you want to one-shot him, apply like a lot of the debuffs and one-shot him. As you know, Sun Devil get more damage since the more debuffs he has on him. So yeah. And to get this champion, actually you will need to complete the quest, not the quests, it's missions. Yeah, champion missions. So we have 3 of them. Ramantu missions. Simply, you will need to do different activities into the game. For example, like a farm arena, or kill the bosses on different difficulties. So you just simply need to play the game, and once you play and check the progress missions, and yeah, you will be able to get him. And also we will get some additional goodies, as you can see, sacred shards, legendary books. So yeah, he's really good. Next champion on our list is actually another Void Legendary, and this is Mitrala. Yeah, so she's a really good support for the PvE and PvP. And for the PvP, she falls off a little bit because she's not as good as before. But yeah, you still can use her if you will build her with enough accuracy. She can convert her accuracy to the resistance. Yeah, and so she has a petrification buff, which is really useful to control your enemies. So yeah, she have full team cleanse, she has hex and increased defense, increased attack. So yeah, she's a decent for Hydra, for wave controlling, because she plays the hex when they strike you back because of her passive. You control them. She's useful on the fights where we need to apply a lot of the poisons, because from she applies 2 from her E1, for example, I don't know, clan boss or Hydra. Yeah, so yeah, decent champion. And to get her, actually you need to fight the Hydra clan boss. Yeah, and from the chests you can get the fragments. It doesn't show for me because I already got all of them, but yeah, so it will take some time to farm her, because you can get only limited number of chests per week. But if you will do the Hydra regularly, in a few months you can get her. Next champion is another legendary from the Skinwalkers faction, and this is Sun Wukong. He was provided to the community as a free login champion, I believe, but you still can get him. So he's really good. He can do damage, he can survive, and he can also have some control. So he survives because of his passive. So once he killed, after 3 turns, he revives back. So yeah, and his A2 really smacks, and the surplus damage can just wipe the whole team of the enemies. And also, if you build him with the accuracy, so he can apply ship with this skill. And also, A2 steals the buffs from enemies, plays the block buffs, and because of that, so he not only good for the PvP, but also for the Hydra battles. For example, for the hard Hydra, I use him as you want to max out your damage. So he can revive himself and can apply block buffs. Why not? So, and actually to get him right now, you will need again to register new account and enter the promo code MONKEYKING. Yeah. So next champion on our list is another Wound legendary, and she's from the Dark Elves faction, and this is Lydia. Recently, she become even better because of the Chimera. She's like an MVP champion there. So she's really good for the PvE because of her decreased defense and weaken on the same skill, and also it plays increased speed and strength on your team. So like you maximize the damage your team will apply, and also gives your team protection and speed. So, and on her A3 she can block skills on some like a nasty champions and plays the fears. So, and also she prevents revive of the champions, and she can revive herself if they try to revive and she's dead. So, and she will revive even through the block revive. It can be useful in some cases, for example, for the Doom Tower, for the Ice Dragon, yeah, or some other cases. So to get her, actually you will need to complete the normal faction wars. She's yeah, the final reward. Once you complete all the stages, she's the final reward for that. So yeah, again, it will take you some time to build all the teams for all the factions, but it does worth it actually to get her. So next champion on our list is from the High Elves faction, and this is the Void Legendary Arbiter. Yeah, this is a really good turn meter booster and reviver from for all the account levels. Like still in the gold 4 of Life Arena, we're using her, and because now is a speed meta, so she's popular again. So she can full team revive, and yeah, if she revived, she can get the extra turn. So, and she increased turn meter by 30%, plus increase attack. Also some heals if your team is low. So she has a really good arena aura, 30%. She can remove some buffs and place the weaken. But for that you will need to have accuracy. To get her, again, same with Raman 2, you will need to complete progression missions. So yeah, I believe the order is like this: first you do Arbiter, then Raman 2, and then the Marios. Oh yeah, again, it will require you to do some activities in the game. Just check your progression missions and don't skip on them. If you can like progress your account and do the missions at the same time, do that. And in the end, you will get a reward as a arbiter. So now top 5 into the game, according to my opinion, and this is the most recent addition to our free champions roster. Actually, I've recently built him, and this is the Embrace, the Anomaly. This guy is really good because he fights the current meta. He's really good for the PvP, first of all, because of his first form A3, which removes stone skin. So if you have enough accuracy, you can remove guaranteed the stone skin. And if you played the arena, you saw that everyone in the stone skin. So he can like remove stone skin. In the second form, he can block revive to prevent these pesky revivers, and also he can really smack. Another part from him is a necrosis, so when he kills someone, he places the debuff which will hit the enemies each turn. So he's really good for the stall fights. You can like slowly kill them with block revive one by one, and he has HP as a base stat, so you can build him with a lot of HP. So this guy is really good for the PvP. I haven't seen any PvE uses so far for him, but for the PvP, he can really smack. And also he's protected from the recent fusion, the Fabian, so he controls his first form. You can just switch to the second form and smack, because the most damage goes for him from the second form. And to get this guy, you will need actually to fight the Chimera. And from the chests, you can get the fragments on him. Yeah, so again, the chests can be only collected once per week, so it will take a few months before you can get him. Another champion is another Void Legendary from the Demon Spawn faction. It's Lamaso. This champion is really good support from the PvE, mostly for Hydra, because of her reset all the skills cooldowns. So you can reset your nukers and they will go again with their nuke. So this is really good. Also, she has useful debuffs such as decreased speed and block buffs to play them on the Hydra. She's protected from the ship, so this is like more for the PvP. And again, for the you can use her in the PvP in really fast teams. For example, like a turn meter booster, then she applies the reset on your champions, and they can like cycle their abilities really fast. Yeah, and also she attacks all enemies with decreased attack. It's again really good for the Hydra. So to get her, actually, you will need to play another regime of the game, is a siege. So if your team wins the siege, you will get the chest, and in this chest you will have 12 fragments to get her. So yeah, actually you will need to win a few sieges to get her, but she worth it for sure. So number 3 in our list is another mythical champion. This is the Carnage. So this guy is really good in both of his forms. So first forms plays a lot of the control, so like block active skill, block passive skill with debuff spread. He can annoy you a lot with his constant counterattack, and also in second form he can smack with block revive. So the main uses for him is Life Arena. I see him a lot. And also there are some good teams for the Hydra with him. So he does damage, does control. Like this is what you need in the modern meta, that your champion feels more than one role. So yeah, Carnage is really good. And to get Carnage, actually you will need to farm the Cursed City of Centranos and complete the quests. And in the chests, you can get his no, actually it's the other way around, sorry. So you get the chest after you completed the milestone. So first of all, once you will complete the quests, you will get these candles, and yeah, once you will get 500 candles, you will get the Carnage. And after that, actually, for each additional 100 candles, you will get the chests which can contain his souls. So yeah, I haven't get any souls yet on him, so I'm waiting, and then at least like a 3-star, and then I will build him to use on my team. So number 2 on our list is again another mythical champion, and this is the Lady Mikage. So she's a top support for the PvE and for the PvP. For the PvE, mostly she goes for the Hydra and the Fire Knight because of her ally attack skill, and also because of her A1. When she attacks with A1, other champion from the Shadow King faction join the attack. So in the Hydra, she's paired with Ninja and or Harima. Yeah, and they can do a lot of the damage, especially if you build her in the Relentless, so she can just A1, and these guys will attack and yeah, increase the damage. And on the arena, so she's popular because of her second form, which brings a lot of the control. Stun on A2, sleep on A1, also remove the buffs on A3. So yeah, she's good there. And to get her, actually, you will need to complete permanent fusion. You, if you have not completed it, you will see it there. So it's similar as these guys, but you will need to fuse like a 4 epics into the legendary, and once you complete all the 4 legendaries, you will fuse the Mikage. It's again can take a lot of the time, so yeah, get some patience. And what my advice to you, even for example, if we don't have any permanent fusions right now, but I'm trying to collect any epical champions, like at least one copy of epical champions. So as you can see, I have yeah, this is reserve vault, and you can see like a lot of the epic champions I have there, just for this single purpose. If in case they will have the permanent fusion from the epics again, I will be ready, and I have like a lot of epics there. So collect champions, and it will reward you in the end. Yeah, and the last one, first one in the list, is one and only the Marios. This is the Void Legendary from Skinwalker factions, and he dominates PvE and PvP, like clan bosses, you name it, all aspect of the game. And yeah, this is his kit is pretty straightforward, like a triple max HP skill. So this makes him really good for all the PvE content, because as you know, like max HP is limited by 10%, so you can do from one turn like a 30% of the damage of the HP of the boss. So he's useful in the like a Sun Devil, Phantom Shogun, Iron Twins, like all end game content, like a Chimera, Hydra. Yeah. Also, he can stun on his A3, in place increase accuracy, increase defense, and yeah, it also allows him to cycle the abilities faster and do more damage. And also his A2 not only hits the enemies 3 times, but also decrease the duration, so which allows to remove this stone skin almost with guarantee, because like a triple hits and only 2 layers of the stone skin. So it's again, this is why he's really good. And he's also good because of his passive, which makes him A1 the enemies once they shift the form. So like a lot of the mythical champion on the arena right now, so once they shift the form, you will get a smack from the Marios. And he not only will smack, but he will also place the enfeeble. So enfeeble debuff makes enemies weak hit on you. So it's really useful. So this I think the best champion from the free ones. So this is my list of free champions, guys. Do you agree or not? Please make your opinion in the comments. And this is it for today. Thank you for watching. See you in another video. Solo is out.